Since I have absolutely no idea what to say at the beginning, we're going to skip an intro and maybe I'll just add one in later. Okay. Delete all these. Oh, doesn't that... Anyway. Starting a new game. Now it's been a few years. Last time I played it was 2016, so we'll see. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s. Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You are drunk. So, what's, your major? You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn? She says definitely. Worried to hear your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, if it were only that simple. Somebody should pick that up and throw it away. Date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Move in, share an apartment, near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Oh. I think I would want to adopt the shepherd. I know what I would do in real life. It's like, it's what she wants. But I think I went with this last time. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Aw, of course. It's Doggo. I mean, come on. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet, all rolled into one. That's sweet. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. The heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Uh-oh. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, couple little idiots. One day, why rush? She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has a body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, laying in bed on a Sunday morning. Yeah. Two forks. Okay. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Okay. Am I running right now? No. Okay. This is walking. $19.80. Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I would say I get mad. You can call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. Call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Yeah. 1981, Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man or frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Why not? Very nice. Oof. Man, you gotta love how pretty this game is. Two Forks Fire Lookout. 8 more miles still. That's pretty. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town that brings folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh ho 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 ho. Mayhem runs away. Flustered has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Ooh. He pulls a knife. I beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. Cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. Say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. (1984) Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. Great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Man. Like, that is an awesome opportunity. Convince her not to, though. Agree if she commutes back and forth. It's a little give and take, you know. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Yeah, should probably talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors, many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. (1987) Julia's affliction gets worse. Can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. Pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. (1988) Spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. Sits with you for a couple of months. No, I'm not capable. I know it. You know, that's rough. That's a huge decision to make. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me into a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see much of your old friends that much. In 1989, Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. Always really liked Susan. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. Seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. It's a great beginning, isn't it? I remembered it was a sad beginning, but I didn't really remember how sad.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you, which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Rude.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Dun dun. Title drop. Day 1.
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Sigh.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Not seeing them. Oh,
I need
there
you to
they are.
confirm. Do you see them?
Oops, put that away.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Oops. Shift.
Do you think you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
secure.
Shut up.
Toolbox. I will worry about that stuff. What stove? Old wood stove, firewood, extinguisher, desk drawer. Okay, so it automatically does that. Cool, cool, cool. Well, let's see. For right now, I think we're gonna take a break. Yep. All right. Gonna make sure, yeah, gonna take a break and, yeah, we'll be back in the next one. Gonna go a little bit longer. I just wanted to get the intro out of the way and start setting it up and get a little bit of the backstory going. Anyway, that's about it. We'll talk to you later.